Good morning, all of my beautiful sunshiny friends. How are we today? So first off, let me just apologize if this is a little shaky. I actually don't have my tripod or anything with me, so apologies right there. So it is Sunday, September 1st. So happy September, everybody. Happy long weekend. You will be seeing this on Monday, so happy Labor Day. And happy back to school for anyone that has some little kiddos out there. So yeah, I am on vacation, as you may notice. I am actually here. If any of you have been with me for a minute or two, you probably know by now that one of my favorite locations in the country is in the Adirondacks of upstate New York. So yeah, we are here at my girlfriend's house in the Adirondacks. This is her gorgeous pool. So that is my plan for this afternoon, to get a little bit of my final pool time in for the weekend, because Tuesday is back to work. So I'll just give you guys, this is where I'm hanging out right now. That's Sven back there. These are part of the Adirondack Park Mountains. This is the pool. My husband's back here somewhere burning a fire for my girlfriend, and this is her gorgeous homestead that we are hanging out in. It is absolutely fantastically beautiful up here. So this is where we are spending the weekend before everything starts. So last week I actually did go back to work. So I worked all week last week. I have to be in before students actually start. So I went back last week to try to get acclimated with my new position. And my son started high school last week, guys. So his school is in a different school district. He's going to an agricultural vocational high school that is not in the same town that we are in, and they started last week. So he went back to school for 2 days last week. I worked all week without students or anything. It was just the four of us in the office. And yeah, today is Sunday, tomorrow's Labor Day, and then Tuesday all back to kind of back to normal. So yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys, especially after last week. So today is typically weigh-in day. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap. So welcome anyone who is new here. We're so thrilled to have you here. My name is Cheryl. This is obviously my channel, and we have been documenting my weight loss journey, CKD journey, for the past 6 months. And last week, if anybody watched that video, which actually a lot of you did watch that video, and thank you all so much for the comments, the love and support. The comments on that video were crazy. I tried to get back to all of you, but it was crazy how many comments were coming in. So I just thank you all for your love, support, kindness, and anyone that I did miss, I'm sorry. I will probably get there eventually, but sometimes it's hard to keep up with the comments. So last week the week before wasn't great. So last week's video was a little, this week was so much better. So much better. So the nausea is not as bad. And even when I do get like a bout of nausea here or there, it's been easier to control, easier to ignore, and goes away much quicker. So actually today is shot day. I haven't done it yet. I did bring it with me. It's in the refrigerator downstairs. I just have to go do that. So maybe I'll do that before I get in the pool. So today is shot day. So I didn't bring my scale with me, but I did weigh in yesterday. So that's what we're going to go with. So if that is why you're here, I will make your life easy. We did actually lose 2 pounds this week. So, this week was much better. I felt much better. The nausea was very manageable, if there at all, and we did lose this week. The constipation, guys, this is really the first time that I've dealt with it to this degree. It was pretty strong, which I was actually kind of surprised that we even lost this week at all. It was pretty bad. Now, I don't know if that was from the medication, if it was from I mean, I had the Zofran, but I only took that one time. So I'm kind of thinking it wasn't that. I'm thinking it was more the medication. So I don't know, maybe nausea and constipation kind of go together, but it was pretty bad this week. Like I was really uncomfortable. So I did start taking, and I've been terrible with the Benefiber. I'm trying to get back into a better routine now that the summer's over with all of my things. But I was trying to remember to take the Benefiber this week. But midweek, I ended up having to take stool softeners. So I took some of those maybe like Tuesday, and then I had to take them again Thursday, and I took them again yesterday. So for dinner Friday night, because we came up here yesterday, so we were leaving Saturday morning, so I wasn't cooking Friday. I actually got Five Guys because it's kind of like been a running joke in our house. I love Five Guys. I don't eat a lot of ground beef, but I love Five Guys. And if you're not from the North or the East Coast, Five Guys is a burger place that was originally founded in New York or Long Island or something like that. And they have great burgers. They're really greasy, and they have phenomenal French fries. If you know, you know. But it's always been kind of like a running joke in my house that, like, if you're bound up, get Five Guys. And so I was like, oh, get some Five Guys. So typically Five Guys, you do like a double cheeseburger because a single just doesn't taste the same. And I could only eat like a third of the burger, which I guess is still kind of like a whole burger because it was double. And I left the rest for my son. He was actually pretty excited. And I had some French fries because you guys know I just do things in moderation. I don't stop doing things. So I was hoping that that would help, and I think it did, along with the Benefiber and the Dulcolax. So things are starting to get a little bit better, not exactly where I would like them to be, but definitely better. And we lost, and I'm feeling better. So yeah, it's like 11:30, 11:45 up here now. I brought my protein coffee. I did have some coffee. Last time we were here, I had left some protein and some coffee mate here. So I had my hot coffee this morning, and then I had my Slate that I like, the Slate protein coffee. We went out for dinner last night. And I ordered fettuccine Alfredo with broccoli and chicken. It was phenomenal, and I ate maybe a quarter of it. I mean, that's pretty heavy, right? I had a salad that was really good, and we brought the food home with us. So that's going to be my lunch I'll pick at if I get hungry today, and we're actually going out tonight. So I'm thinking maybe a lighter dinner tonight. I'm hoping for like some fish or something, so we'll see where we end up. So yeah, that's kind of been the week as of right now. So definitely much better. Like I said, I started, this is starting a whole new week. So last week I actually went back to work, even though, you know, we don't have kids or anything. I have to be there. I'm contracted 5 days before and 5 days after the start of the school year. So I'm just going to get in the pool while I'm talking to you guys. Ooh, it's a little chilly. Oh, it's a lot chilly. That sun needs to come out. So I definitely got into a better schedule and better routine last week. So I was packing my lunch again, and I had like pre-planned everything. So I had ordered some sliced chicken from the deli, just like I think it was oven roasted chicken from Walmart. So I had a few pieces of that, and I had gotten some provolone cheese. So I made a couple of days, I just made like 2 chicken and cheese roll-ups. So I was getting my protein in. I had some yogurt. So I had I think it was the Dannon Light and Fit. I showed you guys in a video a couple of weeks ago. That I had maybe last week. I don't know. It all starts to run together. So I had the yogurt. I was bringing my protein coffee in the morning. So I had 1 coffee in the morning. I would bring a protein coffee with me. I brought Fairlife in with me. So I had that in the refrigerator. The snack packs that I like, the cheese and dried cranberries and chocolate. Those are like a nice snack. Plus I've got, you know, my bars, and I have some peanut butter crackers in my drawer. Like I kind of like pre-planned, and like I stocked up on like all the good stuff so that if I'm hungry, I have things, and I have my water with me. So last week was pretty decent. It was super busy. So it would be like 11:30 and I'm like, oh my God, I haven't eaten anything. And then I would like eat, one day I had peanut butter crackers, one day I had a yogurt. So generally I got in a majority of my protein, which is what I want. Like I want to try to get in that 60 grams, you know, before dinner. So I would generally have like that 60 grams because I was having my protein coffee, which is 20 grams of protein. And a couple of the days I had the protein, the Fairlife shake, that's 26, I think. And then I was having the chicken with the cheese. So that's like another 15 to 20 grams of protein right there. So I was generally getting, and then I had whatever else I had. So I was getting in, you know, like that 60 grams of protein, even being at work, which I really had been struggling with while I was home. I just wasn't doing it. So I definitely got in more protein last week, and then I would come home, make dinner, and I would have, you know, probably my 30 grams of protein, which is, I've been aiming for 30, 30, and 30, or at least 60 sometime before dinner, and then like 30 around dinner, if that makes sense, because I wasn't always getting like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You guys know I'm not a big fan of breakfast. So yeah, going back to work and being in a routine and packing lunches or, you know, things to bring with me definitely has helped. And I already ordered my groceries to get delivered tomorrow when we get home. So I ordered some deli chicken again. And I have yogurt, and I have Fairlife, and I've got my protein coffee. And I really think, guys, it's just finding things that you like that you're going to be successful at. If you don't like it and you're forcing yourself to eat stuff just because, you know, it's diet food or it's protein food or whatever the case may be, if you don't like it, you're not going to continue to do that. So I am loving this Slate coffee right now. And who knows, in a month or two, I might be completely sick of it, although I keep buying it out at Walmart, and I haven't found it anywhere else. So, you know, I could get to a point where it's just not available to me anymore. Sorry, I know I keep moving this around. So yeah, I really think that finding things that we like and finding things that, you know, we know that we're going to continue to eat is definitely going to help with the success. So the Slate coffee is definitely helping me. I like the Fairlife chocolate. So I have been having an issue. I can't find the Fairlife core chocolate. I had gotten the regular Fairlife because they were out of stock on the other one, and I don't love it. It's a little too watered down, and it kind of leaves like a weird, like, I could feel the protein around my lips, or I don't know, something weird. So I was trying to get the core, and it's out of stock. Like, I don't know if it's like going away. Like, I don't know what the deal is. So I ordered a couple of the Elite, which is like 42 grams of protein. But I've heard that a lot of these like really high protein ones can be kind of So has anybody had the Fairlife Core Elite chocolate that's 42 grams of protein? And if so, is it as good as the core, or does it have like way too much of a proteiny kind of like aftertasty flavor? I ordered a couple and I'll get them in tomorrow, so I'll probably try one on Tuesday. But has anybody else had trouble getting just the chocolate core, like in bulk? Because I had gotten it once from Amazon in like a 12 pack, and I haven't, or Walmart, I'm not sure, but either way, it had to be shipped to my house. I haven't found it again. I've had trouble. I'm just getting the white bottles, and I don't love them. So, yeah, I'm curious what everybody else is. I only like the chocolate as far as to drink it, just to drink. Vanilla goes in my coffee, but that I use Walmart, the Equate kind. So as far as just drinking a protein shake when I need extra protein, the chocolate seems to be the way to go. But yeah, I'm not finding the core. I'm only finding the core Elite right now. And even that, I wasn't finding it in the case. I was only finding it individual. So I'm curious if anybody else has had any, you know, situations with this and like what their feelings are. But only the core chocolate Elite is what I'm looking for, you know, reviews about, I guess. So yeah, I think that's gonna about do it. Like I said, we are down 2 pounds. We are back on a routine, and I definitely think that that is, that's really helpful. You know, I mean, just like a baby, right? A baby is gonna do just so much better on like a regular routine than a baby who's just willy-nilly and all over the place. My husband's back there. Can you see the burning? He's doing my girlfriend's burn pile for her. It smells really nice too. I feel like I should get hummingbird. Oh, that's a dragonfly. There's so much like wildlife up here, and there's deer. We go out on our ATVs and we see deer all over. We were coming home from dinner last night and there was just a deer on the side of the road. I haven't seen a bear yet. I know that they're out there because we've got them. My girlfriend catches them on her cameras sometimes, and she'll send me videos of them. And up at the ranch, which is just a couple of miles from here, that we go to, they've seen them like in the woods, not generally when like people are out on horses and stuff, because I think the bears are probably scared, but I'm always wondering like what else is out here, because these are the Adirondack Mountains. So this is, you know, hundreds of miles of the outdoors up here. So I'm always curious like what else is out there looking at me and watching me. Here comes the dog now. So yeah, I am just going to continue our weekend here. We came up here yesterday early so that we could help my girlfriend, she's alone up here, get some things done around here that she needed to get done, and we got most of it done yesterday. So Rob is just finishing up the fire pit, and then this afternoon before we go out riding, we'll put away a little bit of the furniture and stuff, because you see she's got like a ton of stuff around here, and we'll put away some of the furniture, not all of it, because she won't close the pool up for like a month or so, but just to help her get some things done around here. And then we'll go home tomorrow, and then that's it, guys. We are in the home stretch for back to school, and I'm excited to be back in a routine though. As much as I love having the summer off, I have missed the routine for this part of my life, because I definitely was slacking in that department. And I think if you're on a journey like this, routine really helps. Like anybody who's gone on any vacations or stuff, you know, I have that kind of throws a wrench in some things. You know, you want to have a good time, but just being out of the routine kind of just like, I think it messes with our bodies a little bit. So I was happy to get back into a routine. I think my body was happy to be back on like a normal schedule, and then hopefully being back in this normal schedule and figuring out what the new normal is, especially with my son being in school now and being at a different school and figuring out what his schedule is going to be. We, you know, hopefully I can get back into, my girlfriend and I will get back into like a walking routine, and I can get back into, or I can start some strength training, which is my next goal. So I want to get to that 50 pound marker, and then I want to get some, maybe not in that order, but I want to get some strength training started sooner, hopefully, rather than later. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. If you are new, I would love it if you guys could go and subscribe. And if you could all do me a favor, if you could go just hit the like button on this. The likes will really help YouTube to know that, you know, a couple of people are watching this, and maybe put it out there to some more people, just so that we can get some more people in our wonderful community. And speaking of community, if you have not yet joined the group on the Book of Face, I'll link that down below. Go ahead and do that. We're looking to get some more recipes and stuff put on there. I do have them pinned kind of like at the top. There's like a section. I haven't figured out like all the ins and outs of how to do these things, but I did put them in like one album. So there's some recipes that some of our members have put. So if you are new, please go and join us on that support encouragement group, because we would love to have you there. And yeah, I think that's just about gonna do it for today, guys. I will see you guys real soon. Thank you so much for being here. And remember, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. Love ya.